Netflix's newest documentary tells the story of once hailed as the queen of vegan cuisine who becomes a fugitive when she goes on the run with a man who cons her out of a fortune by convincing her that he holds the key to making every dream a reality. I watched Bad Vegan. Should you? Let's find out. How's it going, movie watchers? Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to talk about the 4-part documentary series on Netflix, Bad Vegan, Fame, Fraud, Fugitives. This is from the executive producer of Tiger King and Fyre Festival, which are highly entertaining documentaries. This started off as a really inspiring, calm documentary series of this woman who created this vegan restaurant in New York City, and it became very popular. It made a lot of money. A lot of celebrities came to her restaurant, and she was living a good life until she met a man named Anthony that she married, and he promised her that all of her dreams could become a reality and proposed a perfect utopia for her, going as far as making her beloved pitbull immortal. And what had happened is pretty crazy. He conned her out of a bunch of money and left a bunch of people at her work to be unpaid, and went on the run to Las Vegas and Tennessee and just forced her to do a bunch of things. And it's a pretty crazy story. Netflix is starting to transition itself from all of the murder mysteries that they were so known for to now these shows about people conning each other. We had The Tinder Swindler, we had Inventing Anna, and now Bad Vegan, just in the span of like a month. And this just spirals out of control. It's so crazy. It started off very calm, relaxed, very inspiring. She creates this restaurant, really sets up that first episode very well of introducing her motives, the restaurant, how popular it became, and all of the workers that are involved, interviewing herself and her experience with everything, and then quickly transitioning to her marrying Anthony and everything that just spiraled out of control. All of the money that she wired to him, all of the fake emails that he had created, and how she had to leave to Europe and play these games, these mind games with him, and left all of her workers unpaid for several months, and they were forced to stop working and close down the restaurant. So this series, despite only being 4 episodes long, starts off very calm and then spirals out of control for the remaining 3 episodes. And the last episode's over an hour long, so you do get a lot for this documentary. And since this did take place in like 2014, 15-ish, she has paid her time since she went on the run and became a fugitive. She is very honest with a lot of things that she is discussing. How she fell in love with Anthony, and how that she wasn't held against her will, and she wasn't being forced to stay with Anthony, and she wasn't being harmed. She just felt like he had this control over her. And so there's a lot of just really honest conversations from her, depicting everything that had happened that led up to some of these crazy moments, and all of the money that she had wired, and all of these discussions and things that he promised her that she believed, and to see how it affected her and her job and her name just was absolutely crazy. Shortly after meeting Anthony, who went by Shane Fox on Twitter, she began draining the restaurant's funds and funneling the money to him after he cons her into believing that he could make her dreams come true. He tried to expand the food empire, but she had to continue obeying his every request without a question. They ended up stealing like $2 million from this restaurant, went on the run, spent 4 months in Las Vegas, several months in Tennessee, and they were eventually found held up in a hotel in Tennessee. And as we gear up towards the end of this documentary series, it starts to become a little heartbreaking as she is involved with a lot of this, but she has the chance to run away, but she feels like she's stuck in this relationship with Anthony. And there's a moment where she discusses that she met a person at Chipotle, and when Anthony spent so many hours playing Call of Duty in their hotel that she walked off to Chipotle and drank beers with this guy and just talked. And she felt that was normal, that she had something to look forward to. And it's really heartbreaking that she was forced to do all these things, and she was involved, and she had the chance to leave, but she was seeking something normal in her life and tried to kind of escape. So as the series is starting to wrap up, it's starting to show everything that she had went through, and it's showing how also everybody was affected. The workers, the bartenders, everybody that worked at this restaurant in New York, how they were affected and how they reacted and tried to get her attention, warned her that they were going to walk out and close the restaurant, and she just couldn't respond. He forced her to not respond. He created fake email accounts responding as her at times. He was very controlling of a lot of things within this series, and it recounts so much from the relationship and everything that had happened to the restaurant and her life as well. So Bad Vegan really spiraled out of control. It started off very calm, very inspiring, watching her create this restaurant become very popular. A lot of celebrities wanted to go there, and then it just spiraled out of control. Netflix takes these really odd, crazy stories and puts a lot of dedication into them, having interviews of the people that went through it all, by doing that, having true, honest conversations. And some Netflix documentaries just use animation or fake footage to create their documentary, but never really interviewing the people that are truly involved with it. And so I was really happy that they got a lot of people that went through this all to share their stories with it. So Bad Vegan, it's worth the watch. It's only 4 episodes. If you like the Tinder swindler or inventing Anna and people conning each other and really interested in some of that story, I recommend checking out Bad Vegan. So before I give you my score for Bad Vegan, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Bad Vegan a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Bad Vegan on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.